Is a sales process human? Is selling something that is part of human behavior, human nature? Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening. I don't know where or what time you're watching this right now, and I hope you're doing well, because I'm doing fantastic. Always fought, never defeated. Today I would like to spend some time with you and share something about sales and marketing. And I want you to see the sales process as a transaction, a one-time thing. And the marketing, the process that gets you all the way to the sales event, if we can actually call it that way. So as usual, like in all our videos, stay all the way to the end. We'll always share some tips in your journey, building your business at the level where you want it to be. And my name, you saw that already, Achille Combat. I'm the co-founder of wEquipu. So sales and marketing. If you remember in one video that we did already, and we may put that maybe in the description, we shared with you how in any creation there are three things very important to always keep in mind. Creation always happens around wisdom, the understanding, the knowledge. Wisdom, understanding, knowledge will always guide you in everything that you create. So when it comes to a sales situation, or when it comes to selling, we all have to remember that it will always rely on these three elements. How did they come up? First of all, let's look into the personal piece, because again, our videos follow the philosophy we call PPP, right? Principle, personal, and profit. How can you combine those to build your business? So let's look at the personal level. Why do we think like selling is a part of human nature? In everything we do, even in our relationship building, we all say it, we all hear it. We are different. You have to understand, you have to have that wisdom to know that I exist because the other person exists. The other person exists because I exist. That's the basis of any relationship, from kids to teenagers, all the way to adulthood. Any type of relationship we're having, start from that wisdom. Because if you don't know that the other person, you need the other person for your own existence, then there are many principles that we've been sharing that you will be actually stepping on. That's the wisdom part of our personal relationship, or professional relationship, or life partners relationship. However you want to frame that relationship. So now that's the wisdom part, right? Now let's talk about the understanding. The understanding here comes with what I mentioned initially too. To understand that we are all created different. And we have a tool on our website, wEquipu.com/books. You will see the cognitive skills test or evaluation. Because that's what makes us different. That's how we know from our instinct how different we are. And once we have those two elements, The knowledge we're taking out of it is to keep in mind that we keep learning to know each other. Now, at a business level, because before even I moved to the business level, and if you notice in even our, our own lives, as a baby already, kid or children, babies know how, when they need attention, they know how to call for attention. Even when they get wet, they need to change. They know how to call for attention. They will cry. They will scream. There are some kids, actually, the scream will make you feel so uncomfortable. You can't even just ignore them, right? We grow as teenagers. We start having relationship, right? We actually positioning ourselves to seduce the other person. Basically, to persuade the other person that we may be the right person for them. Friendship, girlfriend, boyfriend, however you want to position it, right, is already a sales position there. We start looking for a job. Your employer is selling himself or herself to you. You also selling your skills, right? So sales, when you look, again, is a part of our human nature. It's part of everyday thing that we do. So here are the three that you need to keep in mind now when running your business and trying to proceed, okay, with selling. The first one, which corresponds actually to the wisdom, is to remember that without building rapport with your prospect, it will be challenging, because we're dealing with human beings with our services and products. Without focusing and building rapport and understanding that your business exists because of your clients, because of the need that they have. So if you don't understand them and connect with them, there is no way to start actually the process of selling. Now you do your marketing things, you find them, now you have to, you're facing them, and you have now to make sure that the person or the prospect you're dealing with, that there is a connection. So after you build the rapport, you need to understand, right? We talk about understanding. You need to understand your prospect problem, your prospect frustration, your prospect fears, because we're all out there looking for solutions to our fears, frustration. You have to have a good understanding of that. And now comes the third part, the knowledge piece. And that's where you need to make sure, with the understanding, that the solution that you're offering is the knowledge you bring into the client. That solution definitely will solve the client frustration, fear, anger. Because again, they're coming to you because of the solution they're looking for. Those three things are very crucial for you to get to what we call usually closing, right? There's no closing if these three elements are not lined up. Today, we're going to focus just on this concept of selling. As a business owner, that requires you to remember that any situation you're creating, three things will always prevail. You have to build a rapport, just like in our personal relationship or professional relationship. You have to understand the need. You have to understand the desire, the frustration, the fear of the person in front of you as a prospect. And you need to bring him or her, the knowledge. So, as we said, I will share at the beginning, as I said actually at the beginning, I'll share with you some tips that you need to keep in mind. First of all is you can use the mirror to practice this thing, right? There's something amazing about the mirror, is one thing that nobody can miss to see, right? And we face ourselves. You practice in front of the mirror. Now, When you go through this process, either personal or business, there are 4 things that I would like you to always keep in mind that happen in that process. And I do remember it was mentioned actually by an author. Okay, I think his name is Don Miguel in the 4 Agreements. Those 4 agreements are very powerful, and I would like to share them with you right now, just as a tip for you to take, because during that process, you need to remember those 4 because they will always play. The first one is to not take anything personal. A client who doesn't, or a prospect who doesn't choose to work with you, don't take it personal. Move on to the next one. I remember initially, when I started even with my own organization, I got some clients who called actually the police on me. Because maybe with my color, or maybe with what they saw, or maybe with their own history, they felt like, okay, you know what, this guy is not, or is whatever. But I didn't take it personal, right? You move on, because in the selling process, you will have people who don't see what you're able to see that you can bring to them as help. Don't take anything personal. The second one, don't make assumptions. Assumptions are something that actually destroy even us as a human being, just at the personal level. Now, at the business level, don't make assumptions about the prospect you have in front of you. The third one, remember to stay impeccable with your words. We did the prior video where we talk about the power of the word, right? If you don't remember, if you didn't get the chance to watch it, you can go back, or we'll put maybe the link in the description. Try to stay impeccable with your word. The word impeccable, going back to the Latin or Greek, right, definition of it, it means without pain, without sin. Don't hurt yourself through even your own word. So when you go into those clients, be impeccable in your word to them. Don't fake. Don't lie. Don't share something that you're not able to do that you can do. The fourth and the last one, always think about doing your best. You can't solve the whole world issues. You can't solve your client or all your clients' issues. But keep in mind, try your best. These 4 will help you a lot in you going toward the selling process. So until I see you next time, remember, our video series is based on one ancient proverb, reminding us, when you don't know where you're going, look back from where you came from in your humanity. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.